Wait a minute, I don't need those. Hold on. How do I turn them off? There we go. Hello. I have seen people. I'm so awful at this. I have. well, people play games on YouTube and stuff, and they get views, and that seemed fun. So I kind of want to do that. I don't think a lot of people play this game on YouTube, or at least I haven't seen many people. Um, I, I guess I'll do fear and hunger mode. That seems like the normal mode. Oh, that sound scared me. I thought that was someone. Anyway, I love this game so far. Yeah, I've played. Oh yeah, I should say I have played the first game, and it's probably one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Sadly, I didn't record it or anything, but the soundtrack is beautiful in this game. This song specifically, oh my, I really like it. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. I'm not good at talking. Obviously, this will be my first video, so I'm gonna record this, edit it, and post it. I don't expect anyone to see it, but I kind of want to dip my toes into making content. So this will be like a test. I doubt again I get views. Also, I'll have to blur it out because there's willies and bums in this game. So penis and stuff. I don't know how to do that. I guess this it would be kind of a tutorial for me. Tutorial recording. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You are not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. For the majority of your life, you've only known the streets of the Vatican City. This is actually the first time in your life you're traveling this far from those narrow, crowded alleyways. Things don't look that fancy elsewhere. Traveling is overrated, you think to yourself. In your earliest memories, you remember spending time with your parents, but then suddenly, you just didn't have parents anymore. Who's that guy sitting to the left of me? He looks cool. You can't remember what happened, but from one point onwards, it was just you and your sister against the world. You were still only 10 years old, but you had to make a living somehow. Now, I really want to lead an honest life, but I don't think that will be a good idea for me. Fear and hunger had a similar thing. Honest life will most likely only get me money. And I've learned it from the first game, money doesn't get you anything at all. Except maybe later on. Burglar, I'm assuming that gets me, I don't know if that could get me. Pickpocket is also obviously steal. Although I don't think I'll be doing a lot of stealing. It wastes a turn. I'll become a burglar. Lock picking, okay. The Vatican City was full of street kids similar to you, and in no time, you learned the tricks of the trade. You tried your hand into breaking into apartments and stealing all the valuables you could carry. Oh, it worked for some time, but too often you got caught in the act, which resulted in you getting beaten up. The streets schooled you hard, but you grew older. You noticed that you started to tower over those who bullied you before. If someone still tried to do you dirty, you were quickly able to give them a taste of your justice. Because of your size and skills in fighting, you started to attract attention of local street gangs that tried to recruit you as their muscle. This never sounded right to you. You had been extorted of your measly salaries too many times. You didn't want to do the same to anyone. Turning down small-time criminals only got you to further trouble. Almost every other night you'd end up in the street. Fuck. I can say that, yeah. Almost every other night you'd end up in street fights. At one point you realised that you were doing more fighting than actual work. Not to mention that's where you got most of your money too. You started to consider fighting as your job. Maybe it would be worth investing into it more. You started to work out more and more regularly and follow a strict regimen. Strength, probably damage, mass, defense or health, footwork, evasion chance, I assume stamina. I don't know what stamina could be. Furinanga didn't exactly have stamina. But I'm kind of thinking mass. You thought bulking up would make you more resistant to punches, so you started eating like a bear, at least tripling your calorie intake. That combined with lifting weights, the sofa, at your apartment. Look, I should try that. Dragging horse carriages with your body along with other resistance exercises proved to have obvious effects. Okay, you managed to increase your defense of a couple of levels in the end. Although, in Furinanga 1, defense was pointless, apart from, like, parrying attacks. So, God, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it'll do more now. You were doing alright in fights, so much that you started to build a little reputation on the streets. In no time, you moved on to onto underground boxing rings, where there was more money on the table and less danger of the opponent pulling a knife in the middle of the match. I've got fuck me, speaking like a knob. Whilst you were busy in the ring, your sister had grown into a beautiful young woman who attracted all kinds of admirers. It would have meant trouble if it wasn't for your mean reputation. Most low-life thugs on the streets knew they'd have to answer to you if they tried anything dodgy. That didn't mean that there weren't those who tried. She started to get close with a known mobster, Ricardo Accardo. He was the heir to the Accardo branch of the family. The family was an organized body of criminals operating in the Vatican City. In all intents and purposes, the family was a mafia, but they also had deep ties to the church, which in turn was running the country, so it was a bit more complicated. Despite it being a mobster, Ricardo seemed decent enough. He had a flirtatious and flattering way of speaking, and in general got along with everyone. He took notice in your skills and tried to casually recruit you to their ranks. You politely declined their offer. Since you didn't take the offer, Ricardo had another one on the platter. He proposed that he'd hook you up with a real boxing trainer to get you to the next level. You again declined, but your sister insisted that you'd at least try it out. You agreed. Things started to feel more professional the second you stepped inside the gym. The trainer, an elderly gentleman who had an impressive record of the previous apprentices, was impressed by your raw skills. He thought that the best way to push you further would be to choose where to specialize. Defense again, maybe? Would defense prevent me in losing limbs? Because I don't think defense would be very handy if I take a little damage but I bleed. Again, damage didn't really matter in Furinanga 1. I was mostly worried about limb loss and infections. Maybe although doubling down on defense sounds good. don't know, accuracy. Maybe I could get some good head hits. Accuracy. Bare-fisted proficiency. Although, I would like to use weapons. But his methods proved effective. Soon you had your first real bout in the ring and won the match with relative ease. Your sister and Ricardo were there to congratulate you. I don't want to be using my fists the entire time, you know? I feel like if there's no weapons to unlock, you kinda... that's a part of the game lost. I know this guy's a boxer and all, but I would like to get stronger with weapons. That was my favourite part of here in Ungo 1, the weapons. I'm sure I'll find a weapon better than my fists. You continued to grow with your winning streak, and hype around you was growing slowly. Slowly, you even started to believe the hype. Ricardo was able to organise big matches one after another. You started spending more time inside the family quarters with Ricardo and your sister. Without noticing it, you had been pulled into the criminal world. What started as helping out a friend became a more frequent occurrence. Soon Ricardo showed his true colours as well. He had been building you up for a fated boxing match. Apparently, your next opponent was a former family member who had cut all ties with the organisation. Your job was to kill him in a boxing match. Oh my lord. Stinky. You politely declined, but at this point there was no turning back. Ricardo reminded that he got your sister back at his flat, and she'd feel it in her skin if he didn't comply. I want to kill this Ricardo man. I love the design of these seats, very ornate. But, I don't know, I love the colours of the fabric. I'm getting distracted. You didn't know what to do. Soon you found yourself in the ring with the ex-family member, and the bell rang. He was a tough opponent, but you managed to get the best of him. You were able to counter one of his attacks with a knockout hit. Things moved in slow motion as you saw Ricardo in your corner, nodding with a sly smile. You followed up with your hit with another and another and another. You didn't even stop when the man hit the ground. The referee had to pull you away with all he got before you stopped. The damage had already been done. You had killed a person. Not happy by that. You were devastated by all this, but kept it all inside. Oh, left the scar. This is the only beginning. This was only the beginning. Ricardo had plenty of dirty work for you and for you to do, and at this point he had plenty of leverage too. Your sister being the last resort every time you hesitated. Things had changed. I think he deserves to die. I learned killing in 2, although fleeing probably would have got me. What was it called? That thing that greatly increased your likelihood of running away from fights. Probably the most important skill in the game. Dashing? No, that was the speed. I don't know, but I don't know what killing intent does. Could be good, but Ricardo deserved to die anyway, so kind of the right thing to do. Ricardo was wary of you. He seemed to sense your killing intent from miles away, and that's why he avoided seeing you alone to the best of his abilities. He was too cocky to consider you a serious threat, though, as if he had you under his thumb, that proved to be a grave mistake for him. You were to meet Ricardo and a dozen of his henchmen at a local club to discuss another one of your many tasks. You had been waiting for an opportunity to see him alone, but that opportunity never presented itself. Fair enough, you thought. The moment you got to a punching distance, Ricardo had a split-second realization of what was happening before you knocked him off his feet. The little rat tried to slither away, but you grabbed him by his throat and kept slamming him on the floor until he stopped moving. In your rage, you lifted him and threw him over the railing He fell from the second floor to the center of the club's dance floor. You saw him fall head first to the ground, and you had succeeded in what you set out to do. Getting out of the club was a secondary. You had to fight through a mob of Ricardo's goons. Somehow, you made it out from the back door with only minor injuries and ran away as fast as you could. You ran away from the crime scene. The problem was now both the family and the law enforcement of the city were after you. That's why I'm on this train, I'm assuming. Just then you received a phone call from your sister. She had been sent to Ricardo's summer villa in the country of Balan some days prior. You explained the situation to her, and the two of you decided to meet up in the country of Rondon. That was in the first game. There was no possibility of you living in the Vatican City anymore. You had to act fast before the police would catch up to you. What did you take with you? Food. Oh, I think medical goods. If I can get some green herbs. 2 blue vials. Again, useless if you have an infected limb. It doesn't really have a limb loss, but nothing else does either. Unless I can have the penance armor. But I doubt I'd be getting a return. I wonder how many things from the first game ended up in Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. Oh, but I am happy with that. Food I could probably find plenty of. You took the first train that left the country. The destination was an obscure little town called Hevel, the country of Bohemia. You had no idea where that place was, but you figured you could plan your trip better once you got there. Save my character history, yes. I do have a few saves, like I played for an hour. I didn't do anything, like at all. How many saves are there? There has to be hundreds, right? Wow, okay, I don't think I'll be using all these. Wait, where did the others go? I'm very confused. I was going to save it over one of them. But it seems they have completely disappeared. Am I stupid? There must be infinite amounts. Oh my god. I'll save it here. Skip the intro. No. I have played the intro, but I'll play it again. Hello, little girl. Little drawing on the floor, and it's gone. You feel like someone was watching you while you slept. Ooh, am I playing now? Okay, I am. Can I loot this? I'm not good at talking when I play, though, I don't think. Right, so I don't remember anything of this. I'm assuming I'm talking to you. Salaryman. Oh, no, I would like to talk to you. Excuse me. No answer. A soul stone? So early on? No, ooh, they look tasty. I like how most things has a new look. I'm glad the lucky coin is the same. I love that it does. I love the design of the lucky coin. Although, I don't think you can curse weapons, yeah. Sadly. Fuck no. Wow. Okay. Lot of bags. Something good. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't have a gun yet. An ornament lantern. I don't understand most of these things. A simple lantern with ornament decorations can be used to throw at the enemies for a fire attack. Does it have any other use? Or is it only for fight? Because I wouldn't mind a light. A wall of suitcases. Something seems off. Ooh, I was looking away. I saw a little glow. Oops. Oh, I remember this. This place, it's not like the train anymore.
You! I've been looking for you everywhere.
She was like a fit-in voice.
Did you just think?
I can barely read as is. I don't know why I'm trying to do a voice.
Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we are in?
Dot dot dot.
Obedience is the key. That's the only way we'll be able to meet these quotas. Now back to your workbench.
Ugly little thing. I'm gonna move my camera. It's a fat little girl.
This is your last chance. Next is punishing time. Get busy. We have tight deadlines. If we don't make it, it'll have to make the next batch of cubes with the back of your skin.
With your back skin. Oh, here's a wiener. I'll have to blur it out. It's so pixelated, I don't think I'll have to.
What you Googling at? There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Work or rip those eyes out of your pretty face.
Girl in pink. Okay. Now, how do I make the cubes? Okay, so, up, there, down, up. Okay, just making cubes. That girl is not making cubes. I'd rather she not die. The girl is in pink is trying to get your attention. Hello? Follow you? You okay. Do I trust you?
Where do you think you're going?
Oh! Okay, I can run now. No! No! Fuck! Already? Oh, I'll have to blur that 100%. Up. Go, 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 go. No, I can't stand this. It's not like straight. I'd have to... Okay. Fuck. Oh, that was easy. He's quite slow. I don't... This is the Temple of the Old Gods, right? No, the New Gods. I don't understand why it takes you here, though. But that is super cool. Right, I've done all this. I remember this, I think. Okay, I get it. Get me up. He looks ugly. I don't like him. And there it is, the moon. What's your name again? You're one of the old gods. Ah, there you are. A mysterious person greets you in a monotonous voice. Monotonous, like monotone? Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You were going deep into that rabbit hole. Now you are safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Welcome to the Moon Tower. I'll stay silent. Since our words could not possibly reach my master, I speak in his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that he is the delinquent one. The hare that tricks the moon god. Me, you can call me her killer. I am just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. You are the dreamer. He is the dream. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. The festival of Termina is upon us. I don't want any part in this. But it is not a matter of what you want any longer. My master does not give options, and frankly, neither do I. This must be all very confusing for you. I won't burden you with any more information at this very moment. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know for now. I would gladly answer questions once we get there, but until that, let's meet again under the moonlight. No thanks, mate. Leave me alone. call the police on you. You wake up suddenly. Was it all just a dream? A train, it seems to have stopped. You. I do that, so like when I'm looking at the footage, I can tell like key moments. Although most of them have probably been cut out anyway. Wait, all that stuff is looted, so it wasn't a dream. Combat manual and pre-level map. I dressed, but ooh, it's that man. Man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. I'm late. Already so late. Same again. No, I'm assuming it, yeah. Now, when I played this game, I played in masochism mode, so I didn't see like any of this really. And that's kind of my bad. I didn't expect the hardest difficulty to move off the content in the game. But yeah. Man of the checkered pants. So that must be the best course of action for now. I'm not giving voices, man. I'm not arsed. There's so many people. Girl of pigtails. Oh hey! The big Chad got up. I'll do the woman voice. Don't let me, Bob. Who are you? What's going on? You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. The train left us all here, the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone gone, no explanations. That's troublesome. No kidding. We decided to stay and wait here for a bit. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later, so if you're not in a hurry, I recommend taking a seat inside. I didn't see the rest. Maybe we could introduce ourselves. Maybe we could. Fuck. Maybe we could introduce ourselves. I'm not doing that. My name is Marina. My name is Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. Okay, hello Olivia. Hello Marina. Hold on. You can call me August. What are you doing? Karen Sorna, a journalist on duty. Is that a bloke? No, it's a lady. Hey, I'm Henrik. This mystic gentleman over here is Osa. He's one of the yellow mages from the first game. I don't know what that entails. I don't think he's gonna kill me because I can play him as a character. It was Osa, right? ... Okay. So cool. Silly man. Pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Everyone's looking around willy-nilly. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw a peculiar nightmare as well, didn't you? I guess, what of it? Everyone saw the dream. Olivia. Everyone saw the dream. The same dream before waking up on this train. The moon, the girl, the pink dress, the festival of Termina. It all felt too real, the bad up was just a dreamer. I keep saying I'm not doing that, but I want to. Not this talk again. If anyone does see this, do I continue the voices or not? I might do a part 2. I don't know. It depends if I'm having fun editing or not. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was all way too much in a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. Who? Ooh, cool smoker. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be part of. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. I wish I had your capacity and Feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around.
I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know.
I don't need some flaky eye patch foreigner tell me what's possible and what's not. Yeah, foreigner. You haven't seen what I've seen. Oh, you haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years.
I've covered wars too, you know.
Well, that guy's giving me, like, I don't know. I don't like him. All, like, pretentious almost. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinations as a doctor. And I can tell, he's a doctor too, and I can tell from first-hand experience that there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical of this many people. You feel the tension rising between these two people. Ow, my arm. Deep sigh. I take it that we're done here? As much as I'd like it, I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? Gonna walk alone? I wouldn't if I were you. God, this graphic is so cool. Look up there. Over the forest top. You can see the tower standing erect in the mist. The tower marks the centre of the heather. I wonder if we'll get a run done. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. I love that graphic. No, come on. I was looking at that. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything comes up. We believe we're going to. Wait here, I guess. I'm not in a hurry. Day 1. No monologue with the moon. I hear walking. Is someone walking off? No, don't walk off. Where are you going? I don't exactly want anyone to die now, do I? Wait a minute, he was going too. Excuse me. Lavino, we haven't spoke yet. Good afternoon. It's Kira Taga, good to make an acquaintance. It's really troublesome what has come of our friendship, especially when you have big meetings scheduled at the city. Attack him. You know, not exactly, but the tower does seem like a good waypoint. Don't let my looks deceive. I do know my way around the nature, I think at least. If you'd excuse me, I need a hurry now. Travel together? I'm afraid I'll have to refuse company. I'm in a hurry. Hopefully it doesn't die. Green herb, perfect. Oh, did someone go up here? I heard footsteps slowly get more faint. Yes. Hello? Wait. What is it? Where are you going? I'd rather not make acquaintances right now. What brings you here? Well, good luck. I guess we'll go this way. Following slowly. Oh, blue herb. I need Alchemilia. Hello? Nothing. Oh. Can't attractive view. I see a herb. Lots of heads. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Thanks, man. I'm not going... Wait. Oh, don't tell me that girl died. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's made me sad. Was there no way to save her? I didn't like that. Wait, where am I going? That scared fucking life out of me. I don't know why, my heart hurts. What a wuss. Ooh, my ribs. Maybe I could try and follow that other guy, but I'm assuming he's long gone now. Oh no, everyone has left. I wanted to talk to them. Where did everyone go? Hello. Never mind, everyone's still in here. Why can't I stop running? The others left for the city. I guess they grew tired of waiting. The doc did say he'd get some help as soon as possible. Decided to stay at the chambers. Check up on you. Oh, what? That's so sweet. I like Olivia. We got in after the mist got thicker. I don't mind waiting just for a while longer. Actually, there's a reason I can't exactly leave this train. I have a condition where my legs don't function properly. I'll spare you the details, but suffice to say this makes the situation we're on even more troublesome. I'm sorry to hear about that. Oh, no, don't worry. It just is what it is. I can attack people on laters. I really like her. The sleepy one. Huh? What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a little something I carved out of boredom, leaving my mark on the train. Just a normal Monday in the life of a vandal. Actually, it's the perfection circle. It's used to worship certain older gods. It might come in handy if you know what to do with it. Okay, yeah. Well, sadly, I didn't get to speak with everyone before they left. Unless there's some people down here. Oh! No, let me in. I see you. Covered up windows. I didn't like that. Yeah, but no one else is here. Everyone's left. This town of a city, like, you can go up or you can go the other way. I don't know what way to go. But I suppose I will save. Hello? Oh, everyone is alive, right? Thank God. Welcome back. I take it that now you are acquainted with most of your fellow contestants. Keep up at the pace. The festival won't last forever. What is going on? Since the 14 of you are such late additions to the party, your days are already running short. The festival will see the climax in 3 days. That's how long you have time. What happens in 3 to do what? The gut scheme and reveal the bloody schemes of your rival contestants. It's a simple festival, it's called. Kill other contestants. What you do and what you don't is entirely up to you, of course. What? Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? But enough about that. Let us proceed to the services I can provide. How may I assist you? Oh, the Hexen is here. I don't like the Hexen, I don't think it looks as cool, although it does work a lot better, doesn't it? Killing intent, I have that. There's a lot here, wow. Heart flower, loving whisper, healing whisper, magic attack, golden gate, mind read, mind capacity. Wow, blood sword, ooh, defense. Reverse crown of thorns, inverse. I can't see because my camera. I've got 1. So can I do something with that? Bob and weave. Counter stance. Oh, I cannot do that. Perfect guard. I don't know what exactly I do want to learn. Do I want to save up? I know you cannot curse weapons, so there's... No, I don't know any of these. Now, I can learn the basic ones up here. Hold on, what is that again? So if I leave that. Blood sacrifice. Bury the trauma. In guard. That's back order charge. Masturbate. No, I can't learn that. Okay. Okay. I don't understand why I'd need that. And why do I have to unlock masturbating? Doesn't seem like something I need to practice for. Talk. Yeah. Save. I'll save over my save. I think I'll leave it there. This has taken quite a long time and I haven't even played the game yet. But I don't mind that. But I think I'm done playing for now. I'll try and edit this if I can. Yeah, everything seems to have worked. Hold on. There we go. I'll try to edit this video. But if I don't edit and don't upload it, well, you're not going to be seeing this. Well, I had fun. Goodbye. Hopefully see you in part 2. Masturbation, really.